have exactly 6 minutes and 4 seconds.
Well, first I must really express my gratitude to such royalty here tonight. As if I had walked to an English court and be set before my eyes as the royalty of the world. And I'm really very proud of all of you and what you represented, particularly to my friend here, Mr. Will Yancey, who has been with me for many, many years, who helped me with the Adopted Family Endowment. In fact, we were featured in Ebony magazine approximately 4 or 5 years ago, and that he undertook to adopt families in the inner city. I'm not going to take up much of your time. This is a night for fun, for praise, and for appreciation for what we have accomplished as a group of people. You know, you and myself represent a group of people that are not often seen. We are frequently depicted and portrayed by those images that are seen on television. Those images are not social images. There's usually violence. There's usually some type of illegal activity taking place. There's usually some type of sensationalism that is never seen. You kind of remind me somewhat of Ozzie and Harriet. You are the conservatives of the black community. Some of you even have the characteristics of the Brady Bunch, in that you represent the conservative element of a society that holds the society together. I've often stated that there are two extremes as it relates to the foundation of the black community. The most loyal black people that we have today are involved in gangs because there's an allegiance within a gang like a wolf pack. There's a loyalty that exists that does not exist in much of the black society. But to counteract that, we have the Masons and the Eastern Star. And you represent probably the most organized, the most loyal group of blacks in the United States. You represent that foundation. You are the Peter of the black community. You know, it is so important that we have those persons in our community that are strong, that are traditional, that maintain the mores and values of our community, both black and white society. Those people are usually looked upon by some people as, quote, nerds, as people that are not in the know. And there's a focus on the hip-hop type of rap, type of gang, type of modern morality that is leading us away from control of our society. It is my objective to make sure that the world knows that you exist and that you represent the foundation of the black society. It is you that have set the pattern that gives a conscience to any of us that exist, even our young people. You know, there are 3 phases to the personality. There is the superego, the ego, and the id. And it's usually depicted this way: the id is the devil on the left shoulder. The superego is on the right shoulder, represented by an angel, and in the middle is the ego. Now, right now, the devil is on top. But it's going to take you representing the superego, represented by the morality of our society, to overcome this devil, this Lucifer, and to literally knock the devil off your left shoulder. because without you, we're going to go into a much more chaotic society in which not only will there be violence among those that are asocial, but they'll be coming after you and me. So let's work together, work hard. Thank you, Will.
I'll let you come down.
All right.
I'm going to do this myself. Oh. Tell you what. I look around for my grandmaster. He's not there. So I look for my next boss. I look for my deputy grandmaster. He's not there. So I look for my right worshipful grand senior warden. Not there. I look for my right worshipful grand junior warden. He's here. You know what that means? You're proving one thing to me. You have maintained a respectable character of your profession. And you are a proper subject of our favor and esteem. We already know that you're bound by duty, honor, and gratitude to be faithful to your trust. And we know that you can support the dignity of your character on every occasion and enforce by precept and example obedience to the tenets of this order. I therefore, knowing that you and I came into this organization close to the same time, watching what has happened to both of us as we move from this jurisdiction and back again, and as a member of True Worker Lodge number 7, I would like all of those members to stand. Brother Earl Harris, my senior warden. Brother J. Roger Sloan, Brother Oscar Lusk, Brother Washington, Brother Bobby McDaniels. On behalf of True Workers Lodge number 7, and as right worshipful grand junior warden of this jurisdiction, I hereby yield you back into the most worshipful Son of the Elect Grand Lodge as an honorary member of True Workers Lodge number 7 for the year 1993.
All right.
You your dues card, and I'll see you at our next meeting.
All right. Well done.
Welcome home, brothers. Again.